Good morning, patients. Welcome to Dr. Colonel Failure's Hollywood Clinic to the Stars, where we are ready for you to... Why you can't be... What? You only just arrived, Lisa. What's the problem? Hospitalisation on John is not functioning and missing. Patient is getting ready to leave. What? Oh, crikey, she is as well. Okay, well, what do you need? You need observation. Ta-da! We've got observation. Observation, we've got. Well, I don't know. Okay, interesting. Yes, last time around, we got our general surgery, facility. All right. Flipping out, I don't bang on when someone has to leave. Yeah, we got our general surgery department kind of ready to rock and roll. Dr. Goodsurgery, in fact, that's going to be his new name. Doctor, this is his first name. So this is Dr. Goodsurgery. 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 There you go. Right. So, yeah, Dr. Goodsurgery did a great deal of promising work in getting some new patients in. I earned 20 grand from the government, which I've used to pay back my bank loan. And I used that money to build a new lab, which is a little bit sketchy. Patient is collapsing. Excellent. Good. Well, I've got all the things in the world ready to sort that out. There we go. Come on. There we are. Oh, we need the... that's it. Put them on a trolley. Yeah. Fling them up the corridor. There we go. Where are you going? You are going to... Oh, you've gone to intensive care. Awesome. Because that could be jolly expensive. He's hooked up to his scuba mask. And you've got bacterial gastroenteritis. That's bad news. We've got him in ICU. We can rehydrate. We can do all of that. Yep, we can do all of that business, and then we can run his results test stuff through that, and hopefully he's going to end up paying me an absolute chuffing fortune, because if there's anywhere better to make sure your medical bills get ramped up significantly, I don't know where that is, other than the hospital waiting room. Excellent. Patient got incorrectly diagnosed. Whatever. These mistakes happen. We've got liability insurance. I'm comfortable. Right. Anyway, once we've got this done, we should be in a position where we can treat 5 patients in general surgery over the course of the day. Could happen. Especially now that I've got the old lab here. What I don't have is a ward yet. Which is what we're going to need to keep people in, and an operating room and a cardiology unit and a sonography unit and staff out the wazoo and flipping everything is what we're going to need to make that happen, and I don't have the cash for that yet. But our goal today is to end up with a neutral cash flow come the end of shift. Yeah, neutral or better. Stick around and watch it happen. Right, well, update from ICU is that Robert here is... we don't know. We don't know what else could be wrong with him. We've got a diagnosis. Antibiotics should take care of it. He's still got a symptom we haven't been able to figure out, but so be it. We're currently cultivating him in a macrobial fashion, which is super duper. We've got him hospitalised. And we'll give him some spasmolytics should the opportunity present itself, and that'll be nice. I think it's good that we've got this totally clean cleaner coming in with his bucket full of filth to smear it all over the floor. I find that's a great way to make your patients recover very, very quickly indeed. Probably. Yes. So yeah, as mentioned, the overall objective today is simply to break even or better. Let's call up yesterday's activity. So yesterday we got a grant from the government for 20 grand, and I've paid that back to my bank. There we go. So we're 13 grand positive, but we made, what's that, 6-9. No, you can't maths there, can you? There's no 9 involved in there whatsoever. That's 7-2 is what you made yesterday, which it says at the bottom, look. Very good. The insurance paid some of it, and the regular insurance. We came up £6.5 in the positive. All right. If we can do that every day, then we have a self-supporting hospital. What I desperately want to do at the moment is complete the general hospital section before remodeling everything. So I'll create a big fat... I'll complete the rest of the quadrangle, which is going to be like this square here, which I'll decorate with trees, parks, and the occasional peacock, should the occasional peacock be available to me. And we'll move everything out, move it all back again to save me money, and rearrange the rooms that we've got now to be a little bit more efficient. So all of these doctors' offices, for example, they're differently sized, and they're not quite ideal. Let's put it that way. Better distribution of cleaning, better distribution of bathrooms, all of that kind of stuff will undoubtedly help in this kind of efficiency drive. It would be good. It would be nice actually if I hadn't sold the big expensive scanner, but I did, and therefore that happened. And we treated our 5 patients and made 20k. And if we can reach 2,000 daily profit at the general surgery department, which I think we might actually be on, the surgery general here, 2.8 we've made today so far. So if I can hold that till midnight, then we've completed that as well, and that's more bucks. Come on, the more bucks. That's what we like to see. I will pay it back first, because if we are in a profitable environment, my goodness me, look how filthy this hospital is getting. There really isn't any reason for it. I mean, I guess the upswing in patients possibly counts towards some of that, but yeah, I'm not thrilled about how dirty the hospital is currently. But hey, it is what it is. You get what you've dealt, and yeah, a better distribution of corridors would probably lead to a better cleaning solution. We are only running 2 cleaners at a time, but that is night and day. They're just not very quick. But you know, sooner thorough than quick, I suppose, is the way to go with that. That'll help keep the place spick and span, and hopefully not have some kind of dramatic outbreak of severe illnesses for anybody. Severe illnesses bad, frankly, unless we're treating them, in which case severe illnesses are more than welcome. No, it's not paid up. Oh, that's a shame. But maybe we have to do that on a separate day. If we do, there's another 20 grand coming my way. Didn't quite treat all patients there, but that's okay too. Right, let's whiz it forward. Given that there's not an awful... Oh no, Matey Boy's still in flipping ICU. Get in. Ah, great. I had an actual overnight patient. That's delightful. I'm hoping that his bills are going to be extensive by the time we're done with him. That'd be smashing. You know, I'm feeling like, 10 grand is probably not unreasonable for the amount of due care and attention that he's receiving. Yeah, right. Well, okay, here we go. He's still in. What are we working on now? We're still working on everything. All right. Well, keep it up. As long as his hotel fee is suitable, then that's all jolly good. Right, we've got 20k still in the bank, so I'm going to pay that back to my bank manager. Wrong diagnosis yesterday. You'll get over it. We'll give you another diagnosis today. See if you like that one any better. Good. Here comes the man with the filthy bucket. Jolly good. That's all go, and we're starting to rattle through today's patients. Good. 800 quid. General surgery's where the bucks are at, man. That's what we should be entirely focusing on more than that. Bumson doesn't charge you 800 quid for getting your kit off. No, Dr Goodsurgery. That's what it's all about. Yeah, he's getting it done. Yeah, all right. Go to another hospital. I still don't care. Yes, all right, go. Yeah, we're trying out loud. You can at least pay for the consultation that we've given you. We'll write it on a piece of paper so the other doctors can read it and go, ah, yes, you've got phlebolangitis, which is it can be really quite painful if you're not careful with it. Fortunately, he's gone. Whereas ICU man has left the building. One would hope that he paid royally for the privilege of doing so. There's a problem with going at high speed while delivering the pithiest of pithy commentary. Although, is that him? No, that's just someone else. All right. What about this? What about this chap here? Nope. He's done something dubious to his foot. Why that revolves around him like having to lie in bed is a mystery to me. But that's all acceptable. Yeah, good. Yep, another 300 quid. Dr Goodsurgery paying his way very adequately indeed. Let's have a look and see how we're doing on the old scoreboard so far today. Where are we? 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and one doctor on himself has covered about the same as everybody from the regular clinic. He's doing 50% of the money for a quarter of the number of staff. In fact, he hasn't even got nurses. He hasn't got a receptionist. He is making bank on himself. I should get him a sidekick or 3, and then maybe that will beef things up. We're up to 10k so far today. That's good. Now, we'll lose some of that overnight as we pay off the salaries and so forth, but this is all jolly positive. Because it means that I now have a hospital that is 100% viable. It's also helping that I'm not paying as much interest as I was previously, and I can get that down lower still. That was a 2,700 quid consult he just did. You absolute stud muffin. Yeah, whatever it is I'm paying you, it's exactly the right amount of money. Whatever it is I'm paying everybody else is too much. But you're getting paid completely appropriately to your roles and responsibilities, to the extent that, there we go, we burned through today's costs just now. And what are we looking at here? We're looking at a number that doesn't make sense to me. Right, clinic wages 7,300. So we made 2,800 profit apparently, but I seem to recall only having 1,000 at the start of the day. So either there is more money still to go out, or I have been get over it, or I've been shortchanged somewhere. The maths is not adding up in the way it almost is. We're 2 patients short of our 40 patient target. Okay, that's not so bad. And we've got a couple of people in. That's good. As long as we reach some sort of conclusion with them, they'll pay up, and we'll be able to consider an Acapulco. There it is. Reached 2,000 daily profit in the surgery, and that's 20 large coming in, and that means we can kill off the remainder of the loan, which I will do. It was only 200 quid a day that we were shelling out there, but that was 200 quid I'd rather not spend. Reach 70% prestige. Good luck with that. Treat 40 patients. Good luck with that too. But you know what? We've got some momentum on our side now, because we're making a bit of cash, to the extent that I'm thinking, oh, what if I don't wait? What if we start reorganizing now? To which the other side of my brain goes, stop it. Make some money first. You can easily do another day without having to spend anything, because if you do another day, you should be up around the 15k mark, potentially higher than that if you manage to complete an objective. Now, given the number of passengers that we're sending to other stations, I don't think we'll complete another objective, but we'll certainly get close. And we can start ramping up the rest of the surgical department. The only issue I've got there is I'll need to do a bit of a reorg around here again, because we've got this spare room here. We've got a bit of spare room going on there as well. Yeah, actually, how big does a cleaning facility need to be? Because having another cleaner wouldn't do me any harm. Right, what do we got? Cleaning closet needs to be 3 by 2. What do you know? There you go. 4 by 2. Right, whack a door on that. Because I figure that that cleaning will assist in improving the prestige of the joint. So let's see if we can't make that work. Yeah, bang it in. Why are you yellow? Don't be yellow. Be the colour of happiness and success. Right, 1 times those. Yeah, good. And then staff it. Right, master janitor. No, Dana, you're hired. And then on nights we shall have, I don't know, someone. Someone inexpensive. You don't get much less expensive than Frank Anderson there. Right, you're both hired. Do good work, please. Because I want this hospital as clean as humanly possible. And why have I burned $3,000 already? I didn't spend $3,000 on a cleaning cart, did I? Or did I? How much is a cleaning cart? Now, you should probably price these things up before you... No, it's 130 quid. Alright, I don't know why that cost me so much money. Maybe I spent it on something else. Wages, salaries, who knows what. But there we go. Alright, yeah. Bye, James. Yeah, I'm going to miss you. Don't bother telling me you're going to another hospital. Just go. Walk out that door. Okay, right, cool. Now then, our goal today is end the day having paid... Oh, hello. We've got right, what have we got? Bacterial gastroenteritis, cramps, fever, weight loss, stomach pain, dehydration. We're going to stick them in the big bed. There we are. Go. Wait for the expert staff to arrive. You right? Put them on the trolley. Take them down the corridor. You can collapse anywhere. We've got a trolley that will take you into ICU. We're going to use our favourite bed in the ICU department. Stick the snorkel on. Good. Have a look at it. Yeah. You look fine. Give them the big drugs. All the big drugs for you. Would you like something to eat? No, I'm dying. You sure you wouldn't like, I don't know, maybe some macaroni? We've got some kale, if that's your thing. We could do you a very nice kale tofu salad. But there you go. Right, yeah, a thorough examination going on. What do we think's the problem? We're rehydrating, antibioticing, ICU, and diet modification. Excellent work. That's going to sort them right out, and hopefully they'll pay through the nose once they're done. Meanwhile, Dr Goodsurgery, he's treating another one. There you go. Go to the toilet. That'll cost you 240 quid. Diagnosis, toilet. There. Right, where are you off to? You're coming down here for an X-ray. Jump on. What's the problem? You've got a simple fracture of the ulna, or a simple fracture of the radius, with an arm contusion, and a simple fracture of the humerus. Something is fractured, and we're going to figure out what it is by zapping you with cosmic radiation. With a bit of luck, you won't develop the superpower that makes you all bendy, because that's the rubbish superpower. Actually, it's all right, but, I mean, better superpowers are available. That's 3 in observation there. Anyone over here? 1 more over there. Unless he's dead. We don't really go... No, he's going to the loo. He's fine. We're not monitoring him going to the bathroom. We're gonna let him go. Make sure he washes his hands. Fight over the hand dryers. Trip over the cleaner. It's all tickety-boo. He's left his cart in here. Look. I mean, there is a disease pit cart kicking around the hospital in multiple places throughout every operating day, and that's how we keep return customers coming back for more. Dr Goodsurgery there charging 640 quid for who knows what. Who really cares? As long as he's charging them, I'm happy. Right, now then, I don't think we're going to get to 40 patients. I think that we're going to need another surgical dude in order to make that happen. And dude is non-gender specific, just in case you're wondering. And then from... Whoa, what's this? treatment for the... You need a proton pump inhibitor? You made that up. Rubbish. You don't need a proton pump inhibitor. That's straight out Back to the Future. No. You're talking absolute nonsense. Yes, all right, well, go. Go and find your proton pump inhibitor. I hope it doesn't inhibit you too greatly. What a load of nonsense. Right, okay, prestige at the surgery department is to be 70%. I imagine we're not quite there yet. Where's my departments? Surgery, you're at... Well, that's what? That's 60%. Okay. Well, there's room for improvement. My emergency department is very prestigious. But ICU and general... Go away. They're just not yet. But that's totally cool. We're still getting it done. So yeah, another Dr Goodsurgery, along with the ability to hospitalise people, I think will be the point at which we turn that corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play forward by a few days to build up a healthy war chest, and then we shall remodel that which we already have in order to be efficient and cramming a little bit more in. I'm sure you're going to find that totally thrilling. I am, and you know, you can do as you wish. Anyway, I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Fling a like at this one if you're feeling like you need a proton pump removal in a hurry. I can't even remember what it's called. It's just ridiculous. And subscribe to make sure that your protons are correctly aligned for future endeavours. And I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Flipping Dr Goodsurgery, saviour of the revolution, is now on board and therefore is going to make us some cash. So as mentioned, I am going to play forward a little bit in order to soak up some cash so that I can then throw it all back out again, because throwing it all back out again that's where the fun is, people. So yes, in the next episode I'm going to remodel the hospital, taking what I have learned so far. All of those many lifetimes of knowledge and piling it together into some kind of master scheme scenario situation kind of a dealio. And it's going to be phenomenal. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. And to ensure that you don't, fling yourself a subscription at the channel. Oh, well. What else have you got going on today? In Flaminette, you're subscribed to like 50 other random bits of tat. You might as well subscribe to this bit of tat as well, because, you know, you're clearly not discerning in any fashion at all. That's for the non-discerning viewer. For the discerning viewer, clearly you're a discerning viewer. And therefore, I should be one of the very few channels that you have chosen to subscribe to, which is easy for me to say. Click on the old button there, and I'll be sure to keep your erudite game commentary quotient topped up.